This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Hey, you never know what's going to work.
No. It's what you call throwing it up against the wall, see what will stick. There's the Fink.
$67,678 folks. Yeah, probably the biggest crowd that we saw Dusty wrestle in front of, huh?
Oh, yeah. Without question. You know, it's, I look at this and I think, boy, we hope to see crowds this big again. Although I do think when all this is over with, and I don't know how long it's going to take, you and I, we don't know. Could be in a month, could be in a year, don't know. But once it gets back to whatever is normal, I think it's going to be bigger than ever. Don't you?
I do.
I mean, I think fans are going to want to come out. They're going to be out. They going to want to enjoy themselves again. I think the world's going to be a different.
Lord, they keep showing her.
Lord, turn around. She turns away from the camera.
Somebody probably said, "Hey, your side boob is on the giant jumbotron." And she said, "My what?" Turn around.
So anyway, I just think fans are going to want to come out and see wrestling again. And I feel good that in the current, the certain climate that we're in, that we, AEW and the WWE, are trying their best to continue to entertain the fans. And I want people to know that we are going through steps to make sure everybody's healthy. We're not just throwing people out there willy-nilly. God, they missed that shot, man.
They got
that shot, but the shot is when he takes his robe off. That's the shot.
What a look, dude. One of the best physiques in the history of wrestling.
Boy, oh boy. There was no question he had the best abs in wrestling.
And Superfly is jacked to the gills here, man.
Bet she's going to kill it, don't you?
Listen to you.
Thank you very much. From the Fiji Islands.
Did you ever have a conversation with him about all the murdering he did?
Never did. I mean, the only thing Jimmy would do was smile and grab your hand, do the kayfabe handshake, go, "Hey, brother." That's about all. That's about all he would do.
You know, I know he's not a sympathetic figure because he murdered Nancy, but dude, oh my gosh, I just realized.
Right.
Has every lady in wrestling that's been murdered named Nancy?
Well, there's been a couple of them. Is he going to be a subject of Dark Side of the Ring?
Not in season 2, but maybe we can get him in season 3.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have to be.
But either way, though, I learned years ago that Snuka, despite all of his fame and wealth, didn't know how to read. So even when he went to a restaurant, if it was a menu situation, let's say you and him went to lunch and they didn't have pictures. And so if they had pictures, when they'd come take his order, he said, "Oh, give me one of these." And he would just point to it. But if it was just words, he had no idea what any of that stuff said. So he would wait. And so if you said, "Hey, Jimmy, what are you going to have?" He'd say, "Oh, I don't know. What are you having?" And so you would say, "I'm thinking about this or this." And then he would know those two things are on the menu. And he would either pick one, or if you said, "Oh, I think I'm going to get so-and-so," then when you order, he would either ask the waiter, "What do you recommend?" Or he'd say, "Oh, I'll just have what Tony's having." Cause he had no idea. And
wow,
that to me is oh man, fuck, you really want to help that guy. Cause you can't help but wonder how embarrassing it probably was, because he's this big, jacked up, powerful, quasi celebrity who's done very well financially, but he's embarrassed about this one thing that a lot of us take for granted that we can do that he can't do. And he didn't want to ask for that help, but it had to be quite a challenging life. And then, you learn more about him, and you learn about the whole situation with, the alleged, I guess we should say that, murder of his girlfriend on the side of the road. And you're like, well, fuck him. But still, people are complicated beings. And the idea that this guy, I mean, I don't know him. I don't know what his real struggle or story was, but the idea that he had all of that, but couldn't read is just shocking.
It really is quite a story. And the fact, now another fact is that Jimmy Snuka, by the time 1990 came around, had been wrestling for quite a while.
Oh yeah.
Because again, as a fan, I remember the first time I saw him, I can tell you where it was a matinee show in the Roanoke Civic Center. Jimmy Snuka had just come in and he faced Ric Flair, and Flair did the job for him. Snuka did that jump off the top rope, that fly through the air.
Yep.
Which no one had done at that time, at least not like that, because he could really leap a long way. And he did that and pinned Flair, and everybody went. It was like a big gasp in the Roanoke Civic Center that afternoon. Like, fuck. I remember seeing it clear as day. I remember where I was sitting. And then he went on, those couple of years, he turned heel, and later with Gene Anderson, but he and Paul Orndorff had a run as World Tag Team Champions, had a program against Baron von Raschke and Greg Valentine. See how you remember this shit when you're a fan?
Yeah.
It's just, but I remember Snuka, man, he was sensational. He was so sensational, you were pissed off when he turned heel because you liked him so much.
He's 46 years old here in this match.
Thanks.
He's about to be 47 in a couple of months after this, I guess.
It's amazing how all the stars we see here wrestling in this show now are in their 60s or 70s, right? If they're still with us. Time flies.
I think that would make him, as we're seeing him here, he'd be the same age as like Masato Tanaka today, or Steve Corino today, or Abyss today.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we should, I think I might have this right. I think he'd be the same age as Evan Courageous today.
Oh, that's great.
Your favorite. There it is. Rude Awakening 1, 2, 3. But Snuka, typical Snuka, kicks out right at 3. But that's it. What do you think of the old airbrushing of the tights? I need to get you a pair of airbrush tights like that. We'll put Lois on your crotch. No. We'll put Bug on a knee.
Yeah.
We'll put Lois on your ass because she's always up your ass about something.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put Whitney on the crotch.
Now let's put,
we'll put like a empty red Solo cup on the other knee and like a Yoo-hoo can next to it. And then maybe below Whitney on the other leg next to Bug, we could have like a Diet Mountain, a Diet Mellow Yellow, Mellow Yellow Zero.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.